humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more Pokemon BATAW! Folks, today I am challenging a player, or rather a player challenged me by the name of xenconic. He wanted to battle against a VGC team of mine in a VGC style of matches, which is a best 2 out of 3 format in which you do doubles battles, but you each bring 4 Pokemon. So I've been practicing with a team that has a Noctowl on it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be using this team, but since I have it, I figured it'd be fun to use it today. I used this team a couple of videos ago, and the main gimmick of it was that it had a Noctowl on it. And I want to try and use it today in a best 2 out of 3 format and see if I can succeed here. Noctowl doesn't have to be used. In fact, Noctowl is just a Pokemon on this team, much like any other Pokemon on this team is here. But Noctowl is obviously the least common Pokemon of the bunch, so I keep referring to it as my Noctowl team. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to use this Noctowl team, but I'm going to use it today against xenconic. So, here we are. Best 2 out of 3. So, my Noctowl strategy might only be good for like 1 battle, if at all. But we're going to go to Link Battle. We're going to go to Double Battle. We're going to search for code 6478. That's what we're going to do. 6478. And then I will see you all in just a moment once I actually find this player. Alright, we have found him. Hopefully this is him. I assume it's him. It is xenconic! Awesome! And then because we are on the left side of the screen, this match will take place on the arena that is on my trainer card. Alright, I will decide the rules myself, and because I am filming this video in May, there is a new rule set that just came out, Ranked Battle Series 4. The main difference is that it allows more Pokemon. I'm not using any of these newly allowed Pokemon. My opponent could if he wanted to. It basically allows more Gigantamax forms, specifically. So, Copperajah, Corviknight, I think, is newly added. I don't remember if Corviknight wasn't allowed or not, but Copperajah, I remember, is a newly added one. Anyway, this is the rule set we're going to play with. It's the official VGC rule set. And then, as for the music, we can do... Alright, we'll do Hop, Hop 2, and then we'll see what the third song is if we get to that situation. Alright, here we are. Here's my team. Lapras with Weakness Policy, Lucario with a Keyberry, Noctowl with a Blunder Policy, Weavile with a Focus Sash, Goodra with an Assault Vest, Alcremie with Leftovers. Whew! Alright. Alright. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. That's almost always how I feel when I do VGC style battles. Now, what is he bringing? Tyranitar, Conkeldurr, Togekiss, Gastrodon, Corviknight, and Incineroar. Okay. So, I mean, Tyranitar is going to set up Sand, which is good for the Gastrodon and the Corviknight. So I do foresee him bringing those. I think it is of my best interest to bring Weavile. He has nothing that can't get faked out. Do I want to bring Noctowl? Would Noctowl be useful? Yeah, Noctowl would be faster than most of the things on his team, especially if my Weavile uses Icy One on the first turn. So maybe for this first match, we'll do the Weavile Noctowl strategy. Now, who do I want in the back? Goodra could be good against the Gastrodon and the Corviknight, but probably not much else. Alcremie... Alcremie's good against the Tyranitar and the Conkeldurr. Lapras setting up screens is probably the best play here. So we'll do Weavile, Noctowl, Lapras sets up the screens. Who should be number 4? Goodra or Alcremie? Because it's not going to be Lucario. Goodra or Alcremie? Goodra? We'll do Goodra. Alright. Here we go then. Hoping for the best. Let's see what happens. I do predict he's going to start off with Tyranitar, though. I think that's just the play to make. Alright, xenconic. What you got? Starting off with Tyranitar and Incineroar is my bet? Or maybe you're starting off with like Tyranitar and Corviknight and you're going to G-Max Corviknight and totally mess me up. I don't know. We shall see in a moment. We have something in Incineroar. Togekiss and Incineroar. Okay, this is fine. So here's the play. Incineroar is probably going to go for Fake Out. Togekiss might go for Follow Me. I think what I should definitely do is use Fake Out on this turn against the Togekiss. And then try to get Hypnosis onto the Incineroar. So, Fake Out this turn, and then I can always use Taunt on the Togekiss next turn. I think that's the play to make. Even if Incineroar uses Fake Out on my Noctowl, like, that's fine. It's not going to be too big of a deal. Or I could go straight for a Feather Dance, but I think Hypnosis is the wiser play here. Let's try and put it to sleep while I can. And then if I miss, my Blunder Policy will activate, so that's fine. He did not start off with Tyranitar, so chances are he didn't bring it. It could be in the back, but usually you would lead with a Tyranitar, I think. But I don't know, maybe he has Tyranitar and Gastrodon saved in the back. Okay, he's already Dynamaxing. Which one is he Dynamaxing? Togekiss? It's in a Beast Ball. Could be Incineroar, but I feel like that means it's the Togekiss. Let's see. Fascinating. Okay. Well, let's see what his plan is here. My Weavile has a Focus Sash, so he would have to double down on it if he wanted to KO it. Let's see. So there's my Fake Out, but because he Dynamaxed, Togekiss won't flinch. I wonder if he did that just to make it not flinch. Okay, he wants the Airstream, that's fine. Noctowl takes that like a pro. His Incineroar is not using Fake Out, so we'll have to see what it is using. He probably is just going to use like Flare Blitz or something on the Weavile. So we'll see what that plan is. Flare Blitz, okay. Onto Weavile, I assume? Yep. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I actually am kind of glad to see him Dynamax the Togekiss, though. It's a setup Togekiss, which is A-okay with me. Now let's get that Hypnosis. Hypnosis connects. Very good. Cool. So his Incineroar will be asleep for at least the next turn. Obviously, Togekiss is still a bit of a problem. I am going to go for Icy Wind just to slow him down, kind of negate his max Airstream. And then, if his Incineroar is a physical attacker, my best play would be to do Feather Dance onto it and start dropping its attack stat like crazy. But I also want to try and put Togekiss to sleep. I guess I should go for that. My Blunder Policy hasn't activated yet. So let's try and put Togekiss to sleep. And if this misses, then I'll just do... Okay, Incineroar's going back. That's fine. What's your play? Tyranitar. Okay, so the Sandstorm will deal enough chip damage to Weavile to take out Weavile. So I predict that the Togekiss is probably going to attack Noctowl this turn. Let's see. Icy Wind is faster. Very good. Drop the speed of your Pokemon. There you go. So you're back to neutral, but you were still faster than Noctowl to begin with, right? So I think you're... Yeah, so max Airstream again. So we're just going to keep having a back and forth with it. Whoa, that was enough to take out Noctowl. What? Oh, we got a critical hit. I was going to say. Okay, so yeah, that Togekiss probably has super luck. Alright, so that's not as fortunate. Incineroar being asleep is good, but so the Tyranitar is going to be at neutral speed. The Togekiss is technically at +1, but Weavile was faster than it. But that's not gonna matter too much. Alright, well that means Lapras and Goodra will have to carry this battle. It's doable, but it's going to be difficult. Let's see what the plan is. The Tyranitar is likely holding a weakness policy. This xenconic guy probably knows his stuff. Tyranitar usually holds weakness policy in today's day and age. So I'm going to go straight for the Dynamax. We're going to... I think I want to do Max Geyser first and shut down the Sand. And we'll do that into Togekiss. And then we will do Acid Spray onto Tyranitar. Yeah, I don't want to proc its weakness policy. When I attack it, I just want it to be done. Now, the Tyranitar could be going for Rock Slide, which is fine because it'll activate my own weakness policy. So I will just need to see how much damage I can deal after he attacks me. Because as far as I'm concerned, his Tyranitar might still be faster even at neutral speed. I don't remember how fast Lapras is compared to Tyranitar, and I don't even know what EV spreads he's running on it. My Lapras does not have any EVs in speed, so we'll just play this out, see what happens. Alright, Protect, that's fine. If you're not attacking me this turn, I'm not even that worried. It just means Acid Spray is not going to hit you. Okay, Acid, you just really want to be faster, huh? Unless that's your only attacking move, which it could be. But because we're going to get rid of the Sand... Man, critical hit again. Oh, wait, but if that's how much you do with a critical hit, that's actually a good thing. It means you're not going to deal a whole lot of damage to Goodra. So that's very good to see. Okay, so there we go. And now we're going to get rid of the Sand. And then next turn, we shall get rid of the Togekiss, hopefully. I'll use Acid Spray on the Togekiss, and then we'll set up my screens. So there we go. Rain is in effect. Now if we were to send in Incineroar again, its fire moves would be nerfed. So I got to use this Rain for as long as I can. So now let's set up the Resonance against Togekiss, and then Acid Spray on the Togekiss. And if Togekiss uses Protect this turn, that's fine too. I feel like it's going to use Follow Me or Life Dew, if I had to guess. I don't think it has a reason to protect this turn, but what do I know? I'm making this up as I go along, and I'm just excited to see what happens. Ultimate Comeback, here we go. He's not Dynamax anymore, he just really wanted to boost his speed, and I'm glad it's that way, because these Pokemon aren't particularly fast anyway. I was already expecting them to be slow. So him only boosting his speed might work in my favor. He didn't boost his defense or his offense. Tyranitar going back. Yeah, he really wants that sand. That's fine. Incineroar comes in. Still asleep. Gonna have to use that to my advantage for the time being. Intimidate doesn't matter. These are special attackers. Okay. Now, what's the Togekiss's play? Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Goodra took that like a pro. Alright. Acid Spray onto you, and then G-Max Resonance should pick up the KO here, because that'll drop your special defense. And then I'm Gigantamaxed. Stab. Should do enough. Hoping it deals enough, and then he might send in Tyranitar and get the sand going again. There it is. Wait, was that enough? Or is it still barely alive? I think it's still barely... Gosh darn it. Let me see. Oh, it is down. Okay, sorry. I thought I saw like a sliver of health. That's just me being an idiot. Okay, so he's either going to send in Tyranitar or he'll send in his 4th Pokemon in the back. If he sends in Tyranitar now, I won't be able... Okay, Conkeldurr. That's fine. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. In that case, we're going to take out Incineroar while we have the chance. And then we're going to do Acid Spray onto Conkeldurr. Let's see. I predict that the Conkeldurr is going to use Mach Punch. Incineroar's fastest thing. He probably went for Fake Out. That's probably why he's the fastest thing on the field. Oh, no. Okay, Conkeldurr's not using Mach Punch. It's just going to go for a heavy hit. Probably like Ice Punch or something. Just take out the Goodra right now. We shall see. Okay, my Lapras is faster than it. That's good to know. Alright, let's see if this is enough to take out Incineroar. It is. Very good. Okay. Incineroar down. But now I have to deal with the sand again. So what are you doing? Drain Punch onto Goodra. Smart play, because you don't want to proc the weakness policy. Alright, but now my Gigantamax is over. But I do have the screens up, which is probably which is definitely what saved Goodra there. So Tyranitar comes back in. Alright, we'll have to see what his play is. Sandstream back up. And it was smart on his part to switch it out. Alright. And now my reign and terrain has ended. So we have screens for how many more turns? Hang on. We have screens for 3 more turns. Alright. So, rather than just going straight for Hydro Pump, well, I could use Hydro Pump, but I'd have to use it on Conkeldurr, right? So maybe that's the play. Because I used Acid Spray on it already. So maybe if I just home it on Conkeldurr. Because Lapras could potentially take out Tyranitar afterward. Okay, Dragon Pulse. Let's see how much that does. A little surprised Goodra's the fastest thing on the field, but whatever. Okay, Brick Break. Okay, you want the Aurora Veil gone, and you used it on Goodra. Yeah, you're really trying to not proc that weakness policy. I don't blame you. You know I have it. That's a miss. Yep, I can tell when the animation takes a little longer than usual. There's the Drain Punch. Ah, that sucks that it missed, though, because that totally would have taken out Conkeldurr. But that's the play I had to make. Freeze Dry, I don't think would have picked up the KO. Yeah. So now he knows I have weakness policy. Conkeldurr, this isn't a Guts Conkeldurr, though, because otherwise it would have been burned by now, right? So, it's not Life Orb. It could be Choice Banded? You've only used Drain Punch so far. You could be Choice Banded. Alright, I mean, I'm about to lose this battle, but let's just see what his play is. Brick Break. Okay. Tyranitar with Brick Break. I mean, it's smart. Lapras is always going to go for G-Max Resonance in a double battle. Okay, so let's think about this. I still think that Conkeldurr has Ice Punch. So the Alcremie, I could bring Alcremie next time. I'll take his card. Alright, play with the same rules. Do I want to run Noctowl again? I mean, Incineroar being asleep was beneficial, but Noctowl didn't really get to do much. So maybe for this next battle, I don't bring Noctowl. Maybe I can deploy the Weavile Lucario strategy instead, where Weavile just buffs Lucario. And then I can bring Alcremie and Lapras in the back. Oh, well, no. I don't need to bring Lapras, because Lucario would be the one Dynamaxed. And although Lapras is physically defensive, which looks good against his team, I don't think it'll be too useful. But then, do I want to bring Goodra? Maybe I could do the same thing. It's just instead of Noctowl, I bring Lucario. Okay, well, hang on. Let me make sure. So, you two are in. In fact, just to mix it up, I'm going to enter Lucario first. How about that? So, boom, boom. Okay. Lapras. Lapras Goodra again. Goodra did pretty well against that Togekiss. But Goodra wouldn't be able to do well against Conkeldurr if he brings that again. Maybe I should do Alcremie. Alcremie Lapras. Lapras could still be okay without the Gigantamax. Yeah, let's do that. Goodra is not going to be able to do too much now that I think about it. So let's do Alcremie Lapras. Alright. I've made my play. I'm locked in. He's thinking about it, which somewhat flatters me. I like knowing that I can make my opponents have to sit and think about what they want to do, because the first match, like, that's the match you want to win. That's the match where you still have the element of surprise. The second match, you know more about your opponent. You know what moves are on certain Pokemon. You know what abilities are on the table. You know what hold items are on which Pokemon. You really want to win the first match. So trying to make a comeback in the second match, not impossible, but definitely tricky. I think in a game of Pokemon, it is much easier to win the first two matches than it is to win the first match and the third match. Okay, so something in Corviknight. Right, Togekiss and Corviknight. That's fine. Okay, so do I want to fake something out? I mean, I do. And the Corviknight could have that ability where you can't lower any of its stats. So here's what I'm going to do, in case he Dynamaxes Togekiss right here. I am going to max strike his Togekiss, because that'll lower his speed. And then I'm going to... Should I go straight for the taunt? I feel like I should. But if Togekiss is just attacking, what would Corviknight want to do? Is he going to Gigantamax that right now? Alright, maybe I should just go straight for a beat up onto my Lucario. And then the next turn I can always go for taunt. Maybe that's the play. I shouldn't overthink this. Okay. Well, I'm Dynamaxing first, if he's Dynamaxing at all, which means my Lucario is already faster. And then we will see how much Max Strike does. If he boosts his speed this turn, I should still be faster. I don't think he has a way to double boost his speed. I mean, maybe Corviknight can learn Tailwind. I'm not sure. I'm not really used to fighting Corviknight. We'll see in a second. Alright. He's Dynamaxing. That's the Corviknight, because I recall from the first match that the Togekiss was in a Beast Ball. So, folks, this is my first time. Oh, hang on. It's not the Gigantamax one, though. It's just a regular Corviknight. Fascinating. Okay. It's a good thing I didn't use Taunt on it. I don't know what it would have done otherwise. But let's see what I can do here. He's probably just going to use it to, like, boost defense. Follow me. That's fine. That was me. Oh, wait. That means I can't use Beat Up, though, right? So, that's okay. We'll just attack you 4 times. And then I imagine Corviknight is still going to use a physically offensive move. But if it targets the Lucario, that'll just make it so that I get my defense procced anyway through my Keyberry. So this is fine. Let's lower your speed. Very good. Alright. There's that. You do have Mirror Armor. That lowers my own speed. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I didn't use Icy Wind. Okay. But that boosts my defense, which is exactly what I need right now. Okay. It might be good that Togekiss isn't the one Dynamaxing, though. If you just want to keep using Follow Me, I mean, that's on you. If I get the chance, I should taunt the Togekiss, and we're going to use Max Steel Strike right now. Alright, so boom, boom, let's do that. Alright, I think that's the play. I made it pretty quickly. I feel pretty confident about it. I shouldn't second guess myself. Here we are. That defense boost is going to be super useful. There's the taunt. Weavile is still faster despite you having higher speed. Alright. So, but it probably does mean that the Togekiss is going to go for like Dazzling Gleam or something right here. So, okay, that's your second move. You really just want to boost your speed, huh? So fascinating. Considering my 2 Pokemon are slower in the back, so it doesn't really matter. Heat Wave. Lucario dodges it. Weavile not so lucky. Weavile has a Focus Sash anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Critical hit too, dang. Oh, yeah, Togekiss has Super Luck. I just have to remember that. Okay. I can't buff my special defense because both of those Pokemon were flying types, but depending on what the next Pokemon in here is, a sweet taste of irony, landing a critical hit on a Togekiss. Alright, depending on what his next Pokemon here is, I could buff my special defense using a ground type move. I'd love to see it be Tyranitar, but I doubt he'd send it in right now. It's probably Gastrodon. Or Incineroar. Conkeldurr? Okay. So his speed boosts won't mean much, but I can still... My defense boost will only mean so much. What I should probably do then is go straight for a Steel Spike, maybe save Weavile and bring in Alcremie. Maybe that's the play. Or maybe send in Lapras. See if he procs the weakness policy at all. Let's go for that. Okay. So his Corviknight's gonna be super fast. Conkeldurr not so much. He could still use max Airstream here, but I think my Pokemon might still be faster at the end of it all. Now Lucario does have -1 speed, I acknowledge that, so Conkeldurr might definitely still be faster, but we'll see. Conkeldurr's not a particularly fast Pokemon, that's why people generally run it with Mach Punch. I'm gonna save Weavile, that fake out could be crucial later. Okay, here comes Lapras. Alright, it's Mach Punch, what do we got? Nice! Weakness policy activated. Nice, nice, nice! We got that rolling, called that out. Okay. And now, max Airstream onto which Pokemon? Lucario, okay. And then we're gonna boost Lapras' defense because we're gonna get the max Steel Spike right here. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, keep boosting your speed. It's not going to matter in a moment. Okay. Now it's unfortunate that I couldn't get my beat-ups on my Lucario because that would have definitely one-shot Conkeldurr right there. But, you know, the battle's not over just yet. Corviknight is a problem. I will figure this out as I go along. Okay, now we could go for Mach Punch into Lucario here and totally just finish it up right here. If that's the case, maybe my best course of action is to do... What do I want to do? Extreme Speed onto Conkeldurr? No, that wouldn't take it out. But it's, I mean, like, if I'm going to get taken out here, right, I may as well deal whatever damage I can. And then Thunder into Corviknight. This better hit. If this hits, this could probably one-hit KO it. If I miss, I'm in trouble and he probably wins the match. Okay, playing with luck. Let's see how much this does. Yeah, that does like nothing. That's okay. Iron Head. Okay, please don't flinch Lapras. Oh my god, come on! Really? Oh my god! Luck is not on my side today. Alright, I still have to be wary of a potential Mach Punch, but you know, let's just let him go for it. We're just gonna try this again. We're just gonna keep going for it and hope that it works. There's the Mach Punch. Enough to take out Lapras. Yep, that's very unfortunate that Lapras flinched there. I mean, that's the whole idea of using that move, but that just sucks. Alright, I should survive this. Please don't flinch Lucario. Please don't flinch Lucario. Okay, this should take out Conkeldurr right here. Really? That wasn't enough. It's fascinating to me. Okay, well, I don't think Extreme Speed will take it out then. So, let's get Weavile back in there. Let's see how this goes. And we'll do this. Okay, we're going to use Fake Out, and it's going to be super important. Alright. Extreme Speed deal enough? I don't know. Maybe I should just home it on the Conkeldurr and take it out. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think the Conkeldurr is going to have Protect. It might... Oh, you know what? This could be an Assault Vest Conkeldurr now that I think about it. I think some people run that. And if it is an Assault Vest Conkeldurr, then it definitely won't have Protect. Withdrawing it. Alright, what's the play? Incineroar! Unfortunate for me, but smart on his part. Okay, so something on my team's going down this turn. Is it going to be Weavile or is it going to be Lucario? Let's see. So boom, there's the Fake Out. There's the Extreme Speed, which won't deal much. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Brave Bird onto Lucario, I assume. Yeah, that's fine. So, Alcremie probably can't take this back. But I am not going to forfeit. I'm going to see what happens. It's just one of those things where it's like, if I didn't flinch, this would have been a completely different game. He needed that flinch. He might have still won this, but I actually, it might sound cocky to say, but I feel like I could have won this had I not gotten flinched there. But it is what it is. We'll do Mystical Fire on the Corviknight, and then we'll deal... I mean, I can only do so much, right? Icy Wind, why the heck not? Hit them both. And then that Mirror Armor will hit me back. Alright. Alcremie survives. That's good. Icy Wind. Cool. I don't care if that Mirror Armor comes back. Does it only affect the Weavile, though? Because if so, that might mean that Alcremie's faster right now. Yeah, only affects Weavile, because that was the Pokemon that used it. Okay. Is this enough to take out Corviknight? Definitely not. Definitely not. That's okay. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I knew it would drop special attack, but I was just using it because it was a super effective move. That's okay. Alright, yeah. I got outplayed. He knew his stuff. He beat me fair and square. He had a well-rounded team. I will admit, I'm a little bummed that it wasn't a G-Max Corviknight, but I do acknowledge that there are benefits to using a regular Dynamax Corviknight over a G-Max one. I question what the Conkeldurr was holding. I think it might have been Assault Vest, but if Conkeldurr's holding Assault Vest, then that means Incineroar is not holding Assault Vest. That means Incineroar is, I mean, it could be holding like a berry. It could be holding, or did it take recoil? No, it took recoil damage from using Flare Blitz. So I don't know. I don't think it's holding a choice item though. I'm not sure. But well played, xenconic. I tried deploying my Noctowl strategy, my Lucario strategy, and obviously the Noctowl strategy is hard to use anyway. And I forgot that if your opponent uses Beat Up, or if your opponent uses Follow Me, and you use an attack like Beat Up on your teammate, it goes toward the Pokemon using Follow Me. So I probably should have done Fake Out or Taunt, but like how was I supposed to know, right? I sat there thinking about it. I debated using Fake Out, but even if I used Fake Out, I'd still use Beat Up the next turn, and then he would use Follow Me again probably, and it still wouldn't have worked. So the move I needed to use was Taunt, but I didn't know. I didn't know. He did a good job. VGC is tricky, tricky, tricky. I've got a lot to learn. I've got more team adjustments I'm going to make. This team is not final, folks. Also, if you would like to battle me, whether it's in a VGC format, a single format, your own custom rules format, there is a form you can fill out in the description down below. You send that to me, I have a look at it, I contact you, and then we schedule a battle. For now, that wraps up this episode of Pokemon BATAW, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans! And whoosh! That's what I'm talking about. Hey, thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. If you want to show your support, one of the best things you can do is leave a comment down below. So if you have anything nice you want to say about the video, or if you have any questions, I'll try to respond to whatever I can at my earliest convenience. Either way, your support means a lot and I really appreciate it. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye!